What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Artisan Zero. This is one of the most popular mouse pads on the market, so let's get into it. So first of all, the configuration I have on this pad is soft XL 490 by 420 millimeters and black. It does come in other configs, so let's just get into those. In terms of sizes, 420 x 330 millimeters, which is large. XL, I just mentioned 490 x 420, and then there's also an XL, which is 500 x 490, which is the same as this size, but will give you a little more verticality. So if you aim up a lot, you're going to want that size. In terms of firmnesses, this one is the soft, but there is also mid, which is more firm, and there's soft, which is more plushy. And then in terms of colors, this one is the black. There also is an orange one. With the orange one, I do have an orange Raiden. And if you do sweat at all, it is going to stain the pad a lot and just get the pad dirty, and you're going to have to wash a lot, and you don't want to have to wash your pad too much. So if you do sweat, I would recommend staying away from the orange colorway. In terms of stitching, this is pretty good stitching. I don't see any issues with it. It doesn't bother my arm at all when I put my wrist on it, so I would say there's nothing wrong with this stitching. In terms of the base, it has this I forgot the exact material, but it's like kind of a pour-on base. It doesn't move at all while gaming, but it's definitely not the most insane base. Like you can see, I'm moving it pretty easily. It's easy to adjust if you like that, but it's not going to have the greatest stick to your desk, but it won't move mid-game, so it's okay. In terms of the surface, this is what I would say is the perfect balance pad. It's really skate dependent, but it really has speed and control. Like as you can see, this is just some fresh skates from the X2H CrazyLight, but as you can see, it's moving fast, but there's some stopping power. You have some Artisan skates. It gives you a little bit of a slower experience. You have some unusual way pink fox. This will give you the fastest experience with dots I've tried. It's mostly speed and maybe like a tad of stopping power. Then you have some like full balance skates, also pretty much giving you some speed, but there's definitely stopping power at the end. So what I would say, this pad is honestly great. It's the perfect surface because you can get speed out of it, you can get control out of it with really small skates, you can get a perfect balance experience. And yeah, I just love the speed of this pad because you can tailor it to whatever you want. That is why this is probably my current favorite surface. In terms of like smoothness, it's definitely smooth, but it doesn't feel as smooth as something like a Raiden. Like the Raiden to me feels overly smooth, and sometimes I don't like that. This definitely feels like you are not like getting the most craziest silky experience gliding, where it's easier to control when you need to. It just feels better this way. I might not be explaining it the best way. In terms of dust pickup and dirtiness, this definitely picks up dust, but it never really affected my glide at all. This pad is black, so it does get noticeably dirty. It's not that bad, though. In terms of tracking and in-game performance, I had no issues with this. I didn't have any LOD issues. I didn't have any tracking issues. This felt amazing. So the price of this pad is going to be about $70 shipped, maybe about $65, depending on obviously which size you get from Artisan directly or JP Gaming. But I do think this is worth it. To me, this is probably just one of the most consistent pads on the market. It's just great because, again, you can tailor it to your experience. If one game you want to have a speed pad, use Pink Fox dots, you have a speed pad. If one pad you want something a little slower, you can use Artisan dots, and you're definitely getting something slower. You want something a little more balanced, you can use some full skates like these. You can pretty much get any type of experience you want on this pad. It's not going to be the slowest pad on the market or the fastest pad, no matter what skates you use, but you do get a speed, balance, and control experience, and that's why this is so easy to recommend. So that's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next one.